Hi everybody, I'm just doing fun Friday. Let's dance for Friday. Okay, let's not. Okay, so I'm doing this tag video that's called my first time tag. So let's make my first tag video as a first time tag. So, yay. So that way you can get to know me a little bit more and we can connect on another level if y'all want to. Okay, cool. Alright. First question, do you still talk to your first love? Do you still talk to your first love? Yes, we do have children together, so yes, we do have to communicate. What was your first job? I was actually a dance teacher for like 4 years. I think I started in my 10th grade year teaching dance, and I taught till I was sophomore in college. So do I miss that job? Yes, I do. I loved it, loved it, loved it. So I was in dancing from the age of 4 till I was 19 actually, but I didn't really dance when I was 19. I was more of a teacher. So I didn't really participate in dance classes myself. So, yeah. So, my junior year was my big year through dance. Like, I had my last dance recital. I was at the dance studio for 4 times a week, so I was a busy bee in my junior year. And my senior year, I went to dance class, but I didn't really participate, like that kind of thing, because I was going through my senior year of school. So, yeah, that was my first job. More about that. I did teach from ages 4 to probably 10. So I've taught a great age range through dance, and I still keep in contact with some of my students. One is an awesome photographer, by the way, in Louisiana. I'm going to link her website down here because she's pretty awesome. I'm very impressed with her work. So, what was your first car? I had the most awesome car ever. I had a 1973 Volkswagen Beetle. It was white. It didn't have a bumper because I smashed into another car. Yeah, but I had that car for like till my senior year of school, and I tried to skip school one day, and I had the only Volkswagen. Actually, I did not have the only Volkswagen, though a white Volkswagen Beetle my year in my little small town that I grew up in. So, but I still got in trouble for that. Yay. Okay. Who was the first person to text you today? That would be my boyfriend. It's because, yeah. Who is the first person you thought of this morning? Mason and JJ. Who was your first grade teacher? Miss Brinkman. I can't really give away the school because that would give away where I used to live. Bad idea. She was one of my favorite teachers throughout elementary school. So, where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? Minneapolis, Minnesota in 2005. Yeah, that's where I met a lot of my friends that I have now that I keep in contact with. I went to go meet one of my best friends at the time. I went to go visit her, and I met all of her friends, and we've all kept in contact. So that's, yeah, so. Who is your first best friend, and do you still talk? Okay, I have 2 answers to this. My first best friend obviously was my cousin that was like 6 weeks younger than me. Do we still talk? Not as much today, because we both live completely different lives, so, but we still keep in we still talk when we're at family events. My first true best friend is her name Jill, not was, she's still in the living. Um, Her name is Jill, and we still keep in contact, but we don't keep in contact that often because we both lead different lives, but we are still friends. We still communicate every once in a while and all that good stuff. So, we met when I was like 3. I remember we went to daycare together. That's how long we've known each other. So, where was your first sleepover? My grandparents' house? I mean, but with friends, probably at my house or one of their houses, but I don't remember, honestly, because it's that long ago. Who is the first person you talked to today? My boyfriend. Whose wedding were you in the first time? I think my cousin as a junior bride. And that was, I think I was 7. I wish I had the picture because it's like glorious 80s, like late 80s, early 90s, like attire. It is amazing. And my hair was like out to here. Like it was, oh yeah, I need to find that picture. What was the first thing you did this morning? Got out of bed. That's the first thing I did this morning. What's the first concert you went to? I am not ashamed to say this. New Kids on the Block. I went twice. And not the recent concerts I would have loved to go, especially the last tour they had, or they're still doing it. It was Boyz II Men, New Kids on the Block, and 98 Degrees. I'm not a big fan of 98 Degrees, but I was always one of Boyz II Men and New Kids on the Block. So that's like it's a 30, it's a 30-year-old's dream. Pretty much, that's a girl. Some guys do, so, but, first broken bone. I wouldn't say it was broken. I would say it was more smashed. When I was in kindergarten, one of my friends that I still talk to, and we still laugh about it to this day. I was in the bathroom in kindergarten, and she was in the stall, and I put my finger in the middle of the door and the wood kind of thing that holds the door. I can't think. My brain's not here. But she opened the door and my finger was there and it got smashed and I had to go to the ER, and I remember vividly how my finger looked, and I am still traumatized to this day. But my finger's together, so yay. First piercing. Years when I was a baby, then they closed up, and then I had to redo them when I was like 10 because First foreign country you've gone to? Yeah, I haven't really traveled. Oh, but if you want to consider Louisiana being a foreign country, we can consider that because there's no state like Louisiana. Not at all. First movie remember seeing at the movies? Okay, my parents might get some flack for this. It was either Turner and Hooch. I remember watching that one in the movies. And Good Morning Vietnam. Yeah, I remember going and watch Good Morning Vietnam way back in the day at the movie theater. And yeah, And then my first, like, girl, like, where it was just girls, I think it was something with Devin Sawa back in the day when he was all cute and stuff. But now he's not so cute. But it was one of those movies. It was probably Now and Then, like, way back in the day. Which is a good movie. Probably cheesy now than ever. When was your first detention? I was the good kid out of all my friends, so I never had detention. Who is your first roommate? My ex-husband. But I wouldn't consider that a roommate, right? What were the first lessons you ever took? Gymnastics. I started gymnastics at the age of 3, and I quit gymnastics at the age of 11 or 12. Because I had to pick dancing, gymnastics, or softball. And I picked dancing, obviously, so. And who was the first person beauty related on YouTube you ever watched? X Sparkage. I mean, I've been following her since her live journal days way back in the day. So, I mean, Jodie Fuller. Jodie and Alice Murch Smith. It'll be fun, guys. Come on. So, if y'all want to do it, go for it. Cool. If not, hey, I just hope you enjoyed a non-stuttering video just about the fun stuff of life. So, this is now going to be, I'm not going to say every Friday because I can't promise every Friday, but it'll be at least every other Friday. Alright, until next time, guys.